Hello Leo, Heather here from the Crystal Vein Tarot, here to do your monthly reading for the month of June. So this reading is for the Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Leo for the month of June. And it is a general reading, and as a general reading, the messages will resonate differently for everyone. So be sure to check out your Moon and Rising sign readings as well. I would also like to thank everyone who is watching today. And I would like to thank everyone who has commented, all the positive support that I've received on my channel. I really appreciate and am grateful for your viewership and for all of you who have subscribed to my channel. So thank you so much for all of your support. Okay, Leo, so for the month of June, you could be feeling very content. You do have the Ten of Cups as your main energy for the month of June and where you are right now. And the Ten of Cups is emotional energy. It's about feeling, it's about your feelings, it's about your emotions, it's about feeling fulfilled and everything that fulfills you. And 10 is always a completion of a cycle. So this is the culmination of that energy. So this is all about family contentment, feeling loved, feeling supported by those around you. And crossing you, you have the Queen of Swords energy. So you could be, this could either be your energy, Leo, or this could be the energy of someone else. But the Queen of Swords, she's often considered the divorcee. She's someone who's very self-sufficient and is very quite capable of doing things on her own. So she's just seen as that powerful female, independent female type persona, which is why she's often considered that divorcee card. Not that she's divorced in real life, it just means that, you know, she's very independent, very self-sufficient, is able to do everything for herself, has a very, is very intelligent, very sharp-minded, very sharp-witted. She's also someone who really appreciates honesty to the point where it can be a little bit, sometimes it can be a little bit of a brutal honesty. She really upholds and maintains justice and fairness, and but she can be sometimes a little too blunt, and in that way she can come off as a little abrasive at times. So this could be someone that you're dealing with in the month of June. So you could be finding, you know, that you could be dealing with someone who's kind of a little bit too blunt, to the point where you have to, you know, where it can almost seem hurtful, even though it's not intended like that, but sometimes the words can be a little bit hurtful. Or this could also be your energy, Leo, where, you know, you're very self-sufficient, you value honesty, but do watch your words. If this does relate to you and it is resonating with you, and how you sometimes can be at times, just know that sometimes, you know, being as honest as you are and being as blunt and direct as you are, sometimes it can kind of come off the wrong way, and you might have to sugarcoat some of the things that you say to people in the month of June. So just be mindful of that, because it is what the energy that's crossing you, which represents potential obstacles or support. And you have the Four of Cups here, and this is in your foundation position. And the Four of Cups, this is a cup about feeling unfulfilled. It's also a cup about a card about surprise gifts. So again, I mentioned that Cups energy is that emotional energy, anything that emotionally fulfills you. And so where the apathy or feeling unfulfilled comes in is, you see with this card here, let me just get the glare off. Okay, so you see with this card, he's sitting, he's kind of like looking off, daydreaming, thinking about something else, and not focused on these three cups that are down here. And this is where the apathy is feeling. He's kind of like turned himself away from these cups, the things that emotionally fulfilled him. And because they just don't, he's not feeling like, they don't have his attention. They don't make him feel fulfilled anymore. And he's just focusing off into space. And so this is what this card can represent, is that you're kind of not feeling happy with what you're with. But this is a place, this is in the foundation, so it's more of a past energy. So this could have been something that you were dealing with in April and May, right as we move into June. But then you see that this cup is coming in here. It has a light around it. It's being sent in from the heavens. And this can be that surprise gift. This is that opportunity that's coming in towards you for emotional fulfillment. And I feel like in that, because this is again that past, that foundation, that cup has come in, because in the month of June you have this here where you're feeling that contentment, and you're feeling like you're surrounded by love and support of others. And that support could also be coming from this Queen of Swords energy, even though sometimes her brute honesty, you know, can at times come off a little harsh. Sometimes we also need that too, and this is something that can, you know, someone that's also very intelligent, very logical, and this could have been someone that's helped you work through this feeling of apathy, and even given you that surprise gift for emotional fulfillment that has come in. Nice. And then you have the Lovers too. And now this is in your recent past. So this is energy that could still be lingering, but it is moving into the background. So you still might be feeling it, or it could still be resonating a little bit in that first week of June. And again, you know, that could be why in June you have that feeling of emotional contentment and fulfillment, and that total love and support, because you do have the Lovers here. And the Lovers is the card of Gemini. So there could be a Gemini around you. But the Lovers is also, this is about partnership and deep love. It's about the strength of two people together, but it's almost like a soulmate energy. It's a very passionate bond, one where you can kind of forget about the world around you, because you're so focused on that person. You're so involved and wrapped up in that person. So if you're single and you were looking for someone, this could have been someone that has come in, perhaps even in, again, April or May. They might have started coming into your life. Or this could be a deepening of a current relationship that you have, a current bond that you have. And if a romantic type of relationship doesn't resonate for you, this can also be about partnerships in general as well. So it could be a business partnership, colleagues, that kind of thing. And the Lovers, again, if no relationships is relating to you, it can also represent a choice. Traditionally, the Lovers represented a choice, so you may have had a decision or a choice to make, and it could have related to this Four of Cups energy, and then you've made it. So now in June, you're feeling very emotionally fulfilled, which is a beautiful energy to see there, Leo. And then we have the Five of Wands in the position of what's crowning you. The Five of Wands is about rivalry. It's about challenges and obstacles, and overcoming those obstacles and those challenges. So you could be finding that you could be competing with that Lovers card there. You could be competing for someone's affection as well. Or even in the business world, there could be some kind of situation that you're put in where there's a challenge or there's some kind of obstacle, but it's a rivalry. It's that kind of an energy where there's a rivalry going on, and it is in the position of your strengths, which tells me that you, whatever's going on with this challenge or this obstacle, that you have everything that you need, Leo, in order to overcome that challenge or that obstacle. Okay, and you will, because you have the King of Coins here. And the King of Coins, this is an energy, and this is in your near future, what's developing from the situation. So this King of Coins energy, this is about you being very practical, being very logical, solid, very stable kind of energy, being a very wise leader, again, patient, hardworking. What else do we have for his kind of energy? He's just a very stable, grounded kind of energy. He's that person that puts in the effort, puts in the hard work, will do everything that he needs to in order to succeed, and he will see a project through to the end. So with this Five of Wands here, and then the King of Coins as your position of a near future, what's developing from the situation, any challenges, any obstacles that you are coming into contact with in the month of June, Leo, you know, you have what it takes in order to overcome it and succeed and be successful with that. And then you have the Knight of Wands here. And, you know, so you could be seeing yourself as the Knights are the doers of the tarot. They're very action-oriented. They're on a quest. They're on a mission. They kind of like swoop in. They have that kind of an energy. And the Knight of Wands is the fastest of the Knights. The Knights are all faster energy than the other cards. But the Knight of Wands is the fastest. It's that very fiery, feisty kind of energy. This is you being very, and it's in the position of how you, your attitude towards a situation, and this is how you're seeing yourself. You're seeing yourself as that lusty, free-spirited kind of individual, being very creative in how you're overcoming any kind of challenges or rivalry or obstacles that are coming into your path, and you're doing it, and you're taking care of business in a very quick and fast way, and you're very action-oriented. And what you need to know about the situation is that you do have the Ace of Swords here. Swords energy is intellectual energy, it's air energy, it's mental energy. So it's everything that goes on in the mind. It's your beliefs, it's your thoughts, it's your ideas, it's things that are written, spoken, things that you say. It's anything that relates to that mental energy, that mind energy. And aces are always beginnings, new opportunities that come in for us, whereas tens, like that Ten of Cups, is a completion of an energy cycle. The aces are always the beginning of an energy cycle. So this is that energy of air. So this can represent a new idea, some kind of mental clarity or truth, like a sword of truth that comes your way. And so this is in the position of what you need to know, because it's something that is influencing this whole situation. So, you know, you are going to have a lot of ideas. You're going to have mental clarity that comes in to help you through all of this. Okay, so you have two cards here that represent lovers type of energy and partnerships, very deep romantic kind of partnerships, because you have the lovers here in that past position, and in what needs to be done in that position you have the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups, you see, I just want to hold up some of this imagery so you can see it's very beautiful artwork on these cards. So you see in the Lovers card, these two people coming together to kiss. These people, their faces, there's their faces right there in the cup, and it's, you know, they're about to cheers and bring those two cups together in that union together. So the Two of Cups is about partnerships. It can also represent romantic love, a proposal, a marriage. So you or someone around you could be getting married, could be getting engaged. If you're single and you've been looking for someone, you know, that person has come in, and in June you're moving forward in that relationship. But there could be a few bumps along the way, but don't worry about them with that Five of Wands energy, because the rest is all very positive and you will navigate through that. And again, this can also represent a deepening of that relationship too. So if you're in a relationship, the Two of Cups can represent the next level or the next stage in that relationship. So once again, if you're with someone, this could be that marriage proposal. If you're engaged, this could be that marriage. So it can be that next level in a relationship going on. But it does represent a partnership. And again, this is where there's a lot of mutual respect and understanding between two people, where you're really on the same page with a lot of things. And you, again, you really have a lot of a deep, profound respect for the person, the other person that you're in that relationship with. So it can even translate into business as well. So it doesn't have to be romantic relationships. For many of you, and I do feel like for many of you, Leo, that this is more of a relationship reading, because then you also have that Four of Wands energy. And Four of Wands is all about, it is kind of seen as a marriage card. It can be seen as a marriage card. It's celebrations, it's family, friendships coming together, reunions. So it has that energy, that Four of Wands, homecomings as well. So it has that energy, and you do see that fire here in the bottom here of this card, and that's so it's all dark all around and then lit up here, you know. So you have that fire, that passion energy, and this is where that, again, in some cases that this can indicate some kind of a celebration like a marriage. Again, it doesn't have to be you specifically. It could be someone that you're very close to, so you could be a placeholder for that person with this energy, and this could be someone that you're in the wedding party for. So it can play out so many different ways like that. But yeah, it's a very beautiful energy, very, very nice energy. I really don't feel like I need to pull any clarifiers for you, Leo. But for many of you, June is going to be a month about relationships, either developing relationships or building upon a relationship that you're already in. So, but it's a very nice energy. Nice change of it from everything going on in the world right now. So I'm going to pull one final card. It's an Angel Tarot card for any last little bits of advice from Spirit and the Angels for you, Leo. And you have the Knight of Water. Wow. Okay, yeah, definitely for some of you this is about relationships, because the Knight of Water is all about falling in love, wedding proposals. But it also can be about balancing your emotions. I mentioned before, like this is very, that Lover's card can be that soulmate card, that where you're so wrapped up in that individual that nothing else exists in the world except that individual. And the Knight of Water can also indicate that you might need to balance your emotions. So again, make sure that you're not so wrapped up in the individual that you're not taking care of other things that need to be taken care of in your life. Now this can also be about, the Knight of Water can also be a invitation to a social event, but it has that emotional, romantic, enthusiastic kind of energy around it. And again, that Four of Wands right there, invitation to a social event. There could be a marriage or some kind of celebration or reunion going on between friends and family as well. So Leo, this concludes your reading for the month of June. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Be sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell so you're notified when the next readings are available. Again, thank you so much for joining me, Leo. Have a fantastic June and take care.